I need 400. Why you doing all that typing? We been trying to up the score. On the gram, Cinderella on the week. How much did the Phantom cost? Bag too much. Driver get me there when I'm too clutch with another. All black, red inside, 2 plush. Go in designer, new Balenci with Adidas. Mama knew I was a hustler in the stomach as a fetus. I was back and forth the court, now I'm ballin' alopecia. Molly calling me cause I fell in love with Keisha. Can you point out all the haters? I can't see them through these cottage. Let my newest cause I watch it. When you having plenty of bread, all the pigeons come flocking. You feel me? True be told, I'ma always show the real me. It's chilly, bust down creeping with the matching Richard Millie. Flyer than an eagle when I'm touching down in Philly. Nickname a coupe, Lil Wayne, no silly. Ain't no laying up, I'm just drilling in on pillow. Gotta roll, skirt out the door with these rocks in the wrist. Too much, 4 Giottos on the bench. Too much, I did too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. Rocks in the wrist, too much. 4 Giottos. Yeah. Can't train, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivy. Too much. Eastside. Yeah. Rocks in the wrist, too much. 4 Giottos on the bed, too much. I done.
It's your boy Shake. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm personally thankful for just family and togetherness, man.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's MP in at the point. And for Minnesota, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. We're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Now here's Edwards. Towns outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Love grabs the miss. MP with it. Pass to Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Edwards against Hero. And he gets that one.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone. You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others. That's a nice addition.
And here's Miami. 4-point game. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's MP. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And here's Butler. Shoots. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. MP's got 5 points.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
Edwards against Hero. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. And he buries his first look.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Now MP. 13 points in the win against Boston. To the inside. Love passes to MP. Conley with some nice D. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Edwards can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Butler off the drive and stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. At the forward spots, a pair of #1 picks in Edwards and Towns. Mike Conley out there with Shake Milton. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to MP. To the middle. Martin finds Hero. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Well, you talk about teams that had a great defense last year. You got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Miami also making a switch. Kevin Love's checked in for Martin. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the 2nd 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Towns gets the bucket.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
MP against Conley. MP, the pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's MP. He has 7. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Hero against Milton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
That's good for Milton. Well, we talk about how much confidence matters for a player. Clark, it can make all the difference.
It is a huge factor, a huge component. What's going on in your own head, because you're in your head more than anybody else. So confidence is critical. And coaches, I don't necessarily know if they can give players confidence, but I think they can take it away. Making sure players are confident is part of a coach's job, I think.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Conley. 11 points for him last game against Toronto. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Anderson's checked in for Mike Conley. Now here's MP. 7 points in the game. The shot by Butler, no good. Now here's Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out left to the wing. Anderson for three. Highsmith grabs the board.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here's MP. Inside, it's tipped. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Here's Edwards. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year award.
We're through the first half of play here in what...
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves 39, the Heat 34.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's MP in at the point. And the basket is good. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Give him 8. Pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Launches it from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
MP, the pass to Adebayo. And Gobert with a block. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Tell you what, he He has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's MP. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from
Adebayo's got 8.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Milton's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Mike Conley. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bryant, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Highsmith comes in for Love. Martin, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in for Hero. Here's McLaughlin. And it's MP with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
With the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 16.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP. Pass to Towns. Milton with it. Shoots over Robinson. Milton, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there it is for him. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Reed can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's MP driving to the basket, and the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A different look for Miami.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hero. At the line for 1.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Butler passes to Love, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Over Love. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
they've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Adebayo, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Conley. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
MP against Conley. And finished off by Adebayo.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Oh, MP with a block.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Hero. There's the 3. Edwards can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Hero finds Love. Kicks it out to MP. Six on the shot clock. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And stolen by Gobert. Adebayo against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Left side Edwards. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Outside Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Anthony Edwards.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
MP scanning the floor. Throws it up high. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the day.